Hi Capricorn, this is your June 24th through the 30th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life this week. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already involved with somebody. The third spread is somebody coming back from the past. In the first spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth spread, which is going to be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Empress, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Hierophant, clarified by the Lovers. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Ace of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Cups with the Devil and the Sun. And we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Gemini, maybe a Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or a Leo. Maybe a Sagittarius. I think I've mentioned them all that I can see. This is an interesting spread. I think the Empress, clarified by the Three of Cups, and maybe with the next two cards, the Hierophant and the Lovers, maybe this is how or where you're meeting this new person. I think the Empress is somebody else. I don't mean to insult you. Yes, we're all emperors and empresses. But in this case, the Empress is how you're meeting this person. Through this person, through the Empress. Or, to be more exact, through some sort of a celebration associated with the Empress, right? The Empress is clarified by the Three of Cups. Okay, the Empress could be a mother figure or grandma figure or an auntie. So it could be somebody's birthday, somebody's baby shower, somebody's housewarming party, somebody's engagement, or somebody's wedding, or something along those lines. Or maybe the Empress is like a figure of authority to you, somebody you respect and admire, and maybe they're celebrating something. Okay, it could be, like I said, it could be pretty much anybody, but they're celebrating something with that Three of Cups. Alright, the Hierophant, clarified by the Lovers. The Hierophant together with the Empress, again, it could be somebody else's wedding, somebody else's engagement, somebody else's housewarming party. You get the idea. The Hierophant could also be maybe a child being baptized. Right, because the Empress is a mother figure, the Hierophant is like could be something religious. Alright, or it is a card of a wedding, it is a card of something traditional. Alright, and the Lovers, clarifying, it could be a Gemini you're dealing with. The Hierophant, by the way, could be a Taurus. I don't know if I mentioned it. The Lovers could be a Gemini. The Lovers is also a card of a choice, but I don't really see any choices here. Granted, we all choose to be or not to be in relationships, so maybe that's what's going on here. But at the same time, the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection, it's a card of a twin flame connection if you believe in twin flames, and the Lovers could be the love of your life. So perhaps the Lovers is still a part of what's going on during that celebration, that event that you're going to be going to. Or the Lovers could be the love of your life, Capricorn, that you're meeting at that event, and through that person, through that celebration. Alright? You could simply be a Gemini that you're connecting with. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. All the way to your right, it's one of the two aces, right? The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, and I think this is definitely associated with you and you attending that event. You going to that event is going to turn out to be that golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity, because you're going to be meeting that person there. In the middle, we have the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Ace of Cups. So starting from those two cards, all the way moving to the right, I think this is where definitely you come in. You come in with this new person, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, a very fortunate cycle, right? And the Ace of Cups, clarifying that, is that second ace. And the Ace of Cups is all about true, genuine, authentic love. So this is definitely you connecting with somebody, being introduced to somebody, and you guys will jump right in. Jump right in. That's what I see. Hence all these aces, hence the Wheel of Fortune, and besides that, in the potential outcome, We have the Knight of Cups with the Devil and the Sun. I think the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, it's pretty much the same energy, right? Both the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups are very loving cards. The Knight of Cups, by the way, could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, right? But the Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight out of all 4 knights. So very similar, same thing as the Ace of Cups. The Devil in the middle, that's you, Capricorn. In case you didn't know, that's your major arcana card. So that Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, they're directed at you. And right next to the deck, we have the Sun. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but it's also the happiest card in the deck. With the Sun card, we always feel on top of the world. We feel like we've succeeded in life. We're the happiest person on the planet. It's also a card of clarity. Alright, so that's one interesting reading, Capricorn. So be on the lookout of that type of an event, that type of a celebration that we talked about in the beginning. And that is going to be the golden opportunity, once in a lifetime opportunity for you. This is where you're going to be meeting this person. I hope all of this makes sense, Capricorn. Alright, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Capricorn, the spread is for you. We have the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Star on the bottom of the deck. Well, let's address the obvious, right? Since this could be a family reading, right? So maybe those 2 pages are either existing children or children that haven't been born yet. All right? Because whenever I get 2 pages, 2 or more pages, I always bring up children, especially in the second spread, in my weekly readings, right? So maybe this week is all about children. All right, existing children, or some of you may receive some news about future children. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in the middle is the start of a cycle. Okay, or it could be a card of literally going somewhere. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. It could be a card of a family. Yeah, it's a rock solid commitment and marriage card. It's also a card of financial abundance, and it's a card of real estate, a home. All right. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius, but the Star is a card of a wish come true. Something people usually wish for or hopeful for a very long time. If you're not dealing with children, or if children are out of the question for this week, for you, then pages could be messages. Messages, right? Page of Wands could be, you could be messaging one person or one group of people, and the Page of Pentacles could be messages with another group of people or something like that. Or Page of Wands could be, again, messages, and the Page of Pentacles could be buying something. Not something like super expensive. Page of Pentacles could be tickets to get on a plane, to get on a train, to get on a bus, tickets to a show, to a game, to a concert, or something like that. And it has something to do with the family. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody wants to get back together with you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups, the World, the Four of Swords clarified by the High Priestess, and we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. What's interesting about this spread, Capricorn, is that I can't think of any zodiac signs. Yes, the World and the High Priestess, if you Google them, if you research them, they can be interpreted as particular zodiac signs, right? But I usually don't. So that's one thing I noticed right away. So there's no like specific zodiac signs, no court cards. You know what we don't have in this spread either? We don't have any knights, we don't have any pages, right? We don't have any aces, no Six of Cups, no judgment. So this spread is talking about somebody is still thinking or recovering, or maybe they're waiting for something else before they can make a move. Maybe they're getting ready to make a move. To maybe apologize to you or offer you to get back together with you. But in this reading, there's no action. No action whatsoever. Zero. Okay? Yeah, at the end we have the Four of Swords clarified by the High Priestess. The Four of Swords, somebody's taking a break. Somebody may be healing. Somebody is in isolation. The Two of Wands, the first card that came out, maybe they're thinking about it. Maybe they're trying to decide what would be the best way to reach out to you, or what do they need to do about this, right? The Five of Cups clarifying that is a card of regret and grief and disappointment. The Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of waiting. Maybe they're waiting for something, right? The World in the middle is a card of an ending, right? So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you do hear from somebody, but if you don't, then just so you know, maybe they're still kind of wrapping their head around what happened, or they're still getting ready to make a move, or maybe they're waiting for something because they can't make a move before whatever they're waiting for happens, or something like that. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn. This week we have the High Priestess, the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So maybe this week it's a payday. Maybe this week is a payday, and perhaps in the past you did something using your gut, using your intuition, and that paid off. That's paying off this week, right? Or maybe this week there's some kind of a secret deal that's about to go down, right? Or maybe again you're using your intuition to do something this week, and eventually you will be very beneficial, right? So yeah, the only major arcana card that we have on the table is the High Priestess, and that was the very first card that came out. It could be a card of intuition or a secret, or both. All right, so it could have what you've already done in the past, or it could be what's going on this week. The Six of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. These are work, business, and finances cards, especially the Eight of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles, it could be a card of generosity. It could be a card of maybe making a choice, right? It's also a card of equal give and take. And when it comes to finances, it's usually money coming in. Usually money coming in. Okay, and it's one of the two sixes, by the way, because on the bottom of the deck we have the second six, which is a card of victory, success. It's a card of being awarded, rewarded. It's a card of recognition, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what's going on. So maybe you're signing some sort of a deal, or you're going into some kind of an agreement this week, but they're asking you to keep it under wraps before they make it public, before they announce it to the whole wide world. All right? The Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck could be a card of real estate. Maybe you're secretly buying a home. Or whatever is going on, eventually at the end of the day will lead to financial abundance. Right? Because the Ten of Pentacles is a pile of cash, money in the bank. Alright? It is a card of financial abundance, like a lot of money. Or real estate. So let me know what's going on. If you haven't signed the non-disclosure agreement, let me know what you're doing this week. But this is really positive, right? The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, these are all good cards. The only mystery is the High Priestess as to what's actually going on here. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Capricorn. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, and we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. As you may have already guessed, this is simply a repeat of the first spread. You know, when I turned the deck over and I saw the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, I had no doubt, because we already had a couple of repeating cards from the first spread. The Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune are here, and now the Lovers showed up. So 3 cards. So it's like a scaled down version of the first spread, right? So I guess, yeah, what you're not expecting is if you go to that event, whatever the nature of that event is, that's where you could meet the love of your life. That starts a new cycle of your life that eventually leads to your own commitment, right? Because the last card that came out is the Four of Wands. It could be your future. With the new person. The Four of Wands is a card of a marriage, commitment, waiting. You know, that card is often referred to as the 1111 card, by the way. So you're going to be at the right place in the right time, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. And I guess the Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, this is you literally going somewhere. The Hierophant is where are you going, right? Again, something traditional, formal, official, religious, family oriented, and all that good stuff. Alright, Capricorn, so be on the lookout of events like that we talked about. Alright, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.